Hello once again to another episode of Ultimate Contest. I'm still not good at doing introductions to videos. We have Mr. Ancient Soris at rank 4 trying to defend his spot from Skylork at rank 7. Ancient Soris is from Justice Fighter, Skylork is from Deathwatch. I don't know what information I'm supposed to give. For a change of pace, both of them are also in Discord with me. Say hi.
Hello.
Oh,
So if you hear people talking, then, it's probably them, unless someone else invaded the Discord. Don't worry, I'll be muted for my commentary, so I won't give them like free advice on how to kill, but they can have a friendly conversation. Are the contestants ready?
okay,
Yes.
I'm ready.
Let me get my timer out because you are both little bitches who are going to run away all the time. Stopwatch.
Let
Okay,
me know when you want to start, Skylork.
It's gonna take a while, like over 10 minutes.
I'm ready. So you can go
Ready?
when you want to.
Yep. Let's go.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Emerald, might be a bit of tapping back and forth here. I'm gonna try my best. Ooh, Sky with an early actuator. Needs to AB it into range, yeah. Stun. Sora still has the AB though. Sky needs to do something. Okay, puts the
That's
RD.
pretty, yeah.
Stuns him back, but Sora's is probably gonna AB out now, will be my prediction. Puts the buff, so good timing by Skylork to put that. Puts the RD, he's not ABing out. So, fight has been equalized, but
shit.
Skylork has overhealed a lot.
Oh,
Soris is dangerously low, and I've
you might
crashed.
die here.
Yeah, I'm dead.
I do sincerely apologize.
Hello.
Jesus, this is crazy.
My game has died.
No. Ooh, I think something crashed.
I did indeed crash, so please enlighten me on the results of that round.
I got banished from the planet.
He got crit by 3 times or
Oh,
4
he got
times.
crit through RD. Your RD didn't look like it was doing much. You have a long
Yeah,
RD.
it was AFK. It was just AFK. I have normal RD, so.
It is normal? I was saying in the commentary, like, I expected Sky to win that because, he overhealed and you didn't.
Well, he
On
also.
paper, he was favored. You were favored.
He also used the speed act, I think, a bit early and.
Well, yeah,
he
like in Hunter
stunned
v
and
Hunter,
stuff.
people constantly mess this up. So, tips for the audience, hoping that the recording didn't mess up by my game crashing, because I'm not gonna restart it. Tips for the audience. In Hunter v Hunter, once you're in range, your opponent can't get out of range, generally, because you both have the same items, so just put your buffs right away. There's nothing your opponent can do about it. But why, Soris, why didn't you AB as soon as Sky stunned you? Because he didn't have his AB back.
Yeah, I thought only with the RD I should be able to stand the damage, but yeah. I mean, he already wasted the RD, so if I didn't run away and I had the enough HP,
Yeah, but it's
he was dead.
fighting into stun, I don't know. Well,
Yeah,
it is what it is. So your choice
quite
of system.
unfortunate.
Draconis. Draconis!
Yeah, Draconis, yeah. That's what I was
Draconis!
thinking. Let's go for the typical soul.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Who saw that coming, Sky? Is it... Wow, we didn't expect that one, right?
Yep.
Which should be interesting. I'm gonna
I
make a
imagine
bold prediction about the matchup. Because,
Oh,
like, nobody has any clue on what ships are gonna be picked, obviously. You both only have 2 ships here, right?
I actually don't know what ships Skylor has, but cool.
I believe you both have 2 ships for this system, and like the sniper, but... I mean, there are some people who have played the sniper, I think. Not in games that I've casted, but I think it's been
Wait,
played.
no, you actually casted one of them.
Did I?
Yeah, Mister was destroying me with his sniper.
Wait, how the fuck did he do that? Well, against your amp, or what?
Yeah, I got.
Did I cast Mr. Big versus Soris? I don't remember casting that.
Yeah, it was my
Not a memorable
place 2
match
versus
then.
place 4. I mean, it was actually a 4v2.
But yeah, the match is exactly what every single viewer has predicted. It is Emperor versus Hunter. Who saw that coming?
wow.
most
something
obvious
I've never
prediction you
expected.
can make. Well, already on my side, and I hope I don't crash again. So start when you're ready, and I'll mute again.
Yep.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, yeah, I'm ready.
So
Let's go.
Hunter versus Emperor. Basically, the Hunter wants to just get in there and fuck shit up, and the Emperor wants to stay at range so the Hunter doesn't do that. So Soris gets an SB off. Sky needs to get in. Like, you cannot allow too many SB pokes. Because you can see the Hunter just doesn't have armor. 81% against 84%. Pops an act already. AB's in. Stun, most likely. Yep. Soros puts the protector so he doesn't get stunned. And Sky has kind of messed up his item order, honestly. Like, he's gonna have to go for a reset now. And Soros recognizing it's a reset, so just walks out. But Sky needs to stay away much longer. He does have the faster ship. We'll see what happens, how they get back in range, but Sky can't do anything. He doesn't have anything anymore. The buffs are about to run out. His RD is already used. He didn't use stun, I don't think, but it doesn't matter much. Not really sure why he's running in. I mean, Soros doesn't have defense either, but without the buffs, Soros wins because he has the thermo and he has better armor. So Sky doesn't want to do anything at the moment. He just wants to stay at range.
Taking Mantis damage, so you're winning.
OP.
A bit of Mantis
Winner
participation. Do they want to start poking again already? Sky just needs to figure out a way to break the range without wasting his stun entirely on it. Because you do need at least a little bit of that stun to be out of the protector. If the stun is fully into the protector, you're not in a happy place as the Hunter. I wouldn't say you've lost it if that happens. You can still win the brawl as long as your buffs are running. But you don't win it nearly as convincingly. Oh, Soros AB's in. I think that's it. Like, he can't do that. The buffs are back.
It's too early for you to have a proc. Oh, yes, he does.
Okay, he has the prod, but Sky should have... Sky doesn't seem like he has buff. That's a problem. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I feel like Sky could have maybe gotten more done there, but he needs the buff. I'm not sure why the buff isn't up. Usually the cooldown of the buff is similar to that of the attack charge. He does have both strong. Interesting. Probably came up too late in the fight and he was like, he already missed too much damage, so he doesn't want to use it anymore if it's already that late into the engagement. Which makes sense, but yeah, I'm not entirely sure about that. Also an early RD in my opinion from Sky, but if he's going for the reset anyway, then it's understandable. Jax is here as well. Asking about the space ball. Yeah, Skylork does not have a space ball drone, so he's a bit behind in essentially every battle he does. Because space ball is very good. The damage amp gives, like, he usually plays damage amp plus armor, and that's similar to the space ball, but then you don't have the speed drone at the same time. So Sky is very, very good at drone toggling because of this. I think he has his items back for the most part, so probably gonna start looking to fight again. Maybe yes, maybe no. Both players quite silent so far this match.
Playing hide and seek.
Playing hide and seek, yeah.
Actually running a lot, so.
They are running
I
towards
found
each
you.
other. There we go.
Wow, I'm that fast.
And yeah, we'll see. Sky puts the actuator, puts the buff. Soris AB's first this time. I'm not sure about that. Oh, that's painful. Sky didn't put a speed drone.
Oh my god, I forgot.
Sky didn't switch a speed drone in, yeah.
Gonna pay me a lot.
That's quite painful. Oh, he can't fight
I
now.
don't have the speed drone.
Oh, he didn't bring it at all. That's really painful. That might cost him the match, actually. It's a really big deal. But yeah, like normally the Hunter has a reasonable, it's not a huge speed advantage, but it has a noticeable speed advantage over the Emperor. But now Soris has a a speed drone, so gonna get in range. Gets into the SB range. Yeah, Sky's just dead pretty much. There's not much he can do. He's gonna try to break the protector and then stun out, like stun and run away. That's about all he can do now. Should be seeing a stun. Yeah, stun. Actually, is he gonna try to fight this out? No, right, into an RD. No, you can't. Sky, you can't. No, get out. Sky? Sky? 1 SB?
It's gonna cost me a lot for not
Maybe
having
out.
speed
If Soris gets in
Well, you run
range...
away, so.
Oh, Sora's not going after him. I think without the speed drone he would have caught him. Like, all he needs is 1 SB. I think he gets that with 1 AB.
I forgot to put it.
Oh.
But yeah, like the clock is running down still, and I honestly think without that speed run, it takes a really big mistake from Soris to lose this. The hunter needs that speed to be able to get on top of his opponent.
Not having the speed run is gonna cost me a lot.
And Sky keeps repeating that the speed run is gonna cost him, which he's not wrong. Let's be real, but yeah, Sky is now behind Soris. Soris, I think, wants to wait for the RD and then like fully reset, full hard reset. I don't think he wants to go into a fight with 64%. So yeah, Sky is chasing us pretty much. So there he is. So we'll see if Sky can get in range somehow. Like right now, he's in a very good spot, but it's unlikely. We'll see how it goes. How it goes down. Soris is like, he isn't running away at full speed. Seems to wanna start poking a bit, most likely. Does still have the protector. I don't think he's gonna die. Even if we get in range here. And the RD is already like halfway back or so. Obviously with the cooldown drone. I didn't switch in the cooldown drone. Might not even have it on this one.
So how am I gonna do this without speed?
Interesting. And yeah, Sky just thinking like, what is the plan? And we see a repeat of moves. Goes in. And he can't. He just doesn't catch the hunt. He just doesn't catch the imp. Like, the speed isn't there. I'm gonna inform them about the time because we are running low.
Time?
Yeah, time is going quite a lot.
You have about 3 minutes remaining.
Oh, just keep on playing.
So yeah, Skylork, I think, is just playing mostly for the... It's not like he's fully going for like stalling exclusively. He is putting the buffs and trying to get in range. Because if Soris messes that up once, it's still GG. But yeah, Skylork, most likely his best bet is for this to go to time. He is ahead on HP at the moment. Soris doesn't want to RD obviously, he wants to kind of chase. But Sky doesn't have the buffs, so he can't really fight at the moment. But yeah, the speed difference is just so big with that speed run. Soris got a poke as well before Sky did, so it's kind of bad. Sky also doesn't have the... Oh, he does have the division drone.
Not fast enough. Oh shit, where I'm going.
Oh, Sky runs into a dead end. That's probably G. That's probably game. Let's see if he can wiggle his way out of this. Stuns. Oh! Oh! Almost gets away with it. Almost getting away with murder. The stun there, 23%. Well, less than 23%. He already had his RD up. Nice.
Even paying attention to the map.
Yeah.
GG's, GG's, yeah. Unfortunate to miss the drone.
Yep, pretty much.
1-1, wow. Sky, my guy. How do you mess this up? I was in the commentary as well. This is gonna look really funny on the video because I was looking at your drones when Jax asked about it, and I was saying, oh yeah, he is just switching it in so when he's fighting he can have the armor and the damage amp drone and the cooldown, so he can fight at equal terms with a space ball, but he just doesn't have the speed then. So because of that, Sky is very good at switching drones. Like, I was complimenting your drone switching skills because I thought that's what you were doing, and then you just don't have it.
That was the plan.
But you were, I mean, you were still switching the division and the cooldown, as far as I could see.
Forgot to put the
How
stun.
how do you miss? Well, 1-1,
Happens.
1-1,
Yeah.
and
What's his name?
Sky gets to pick.
So I'm gonna pick. What do we have here?
Well,
Wow. I'm actually quite
unexpectedly
interested,
well.
because you both only have one ship in Draconis, so I'm just gonna spoil this matchup for the viewers, I think, right? Any objections to me spoiling the matchup?
I don't mind.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he's a hunter, but yeah.
No, he doesn't.
No, no,
Wait,
he's not a
what the fuck?
Skylork only owns one ship in Draconis as well, to my knowledge. Could be wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just one
So,
ship.
so you only have the Hornfells, Soris only has the Hornfells, and
Mhm.
Sky only has the CC. And I'm quite interested in this match because I feel like the CC wins it, but I've never seen it. And Hornfells is a pretty good, like, direct fighting ship, similar to Lava. It just lacks the control. I don't know. I'm curious. We're gonna find out.
It's gonna be an interesting, weird matchup.
Yeah. I mean,
CC has a lot more control, but
it's not that much more. Like, the trap cooldown is pretty big. I don't know, like, does a CC beat a lava, for example? Because I feel like the lava just kind of sits there and takes it for a very long time, and I'm expecting this to be similar. Like, you can
I
basically
actually,
sit still because you don't have control anyway, but it's so difficult for him to kill.
I think it kind of depends on the skill on the inverters, but yeah.
Well,
So yeah.
there's a whole mind game to that, obviously, to the
Mhm.
inverter and
Yep.
OS timings. You're both high caliber PvP players, so I don't think I'm spoiling anything by saying that item timings are important and GCDs are also important. You both should both be aware of the implications.
Mhm.
But to
It
avoid
only happens.
spoiling too much, I'm gonna shut up now. Don't want to give away any
Yeah.
strategies, but yeah. It should be interesting because let me explain before the match starts to the viewers. Inverter is, or so I've been told, I don't have an inverter ship myself. It comes up instantly. Like when you press it, it activates, similar to AB. But
Mhm.
unlike AB dodging, where you need to like have some time to be out of the AoE of the OS, with Inverter you literally just need to be able to click it before the OS lands. So if it's ready, on paper you can do it, but if the OS is timed very well, so your items are in global cooldown, becomes a different story. So we should be seeing some mind games. Hopefully it'll be exciting already on my part.
Okay,
Okay. I think I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, let's
So
go.
current
Good luck.
setup is
Good luck.
1-1. And yeah, I'm very curious because I happen to know, because I've played with Sky a lot, and I'm the one that reintroduced this to Sky. The idea of like timing items specifically to be able to. And we see Soris kinda doing a little bit of that. No, they're both just blastering away. Yeah, he even throws at the OS. Doesn't get a good hit at all. It's a very bad hit actually from Soris. But we'll see. Yeah, Soris as well doesn't have a good repair droid. He's playing the top blue. Sky already used quite a few items though, and he's now out of range, so kinda interesting. I think he's gonna AB in, yeah. Might even trap here. Because Soris doesn't have defense left, he used his RD already. No, Sky doesn't get in range. I'm not sure if the CC is faster at all. CC isn't that fast, and Hornfells is about the same speed as Obsidian for the older players, which is about the same speed as the Mist for the even older players. Uh,
Do you
and
have membership?
all I know about
It
Chrome,
doesn't. No, this ship is actually quite fast.
No. I mean, do you have membership to spend energy on Mantis?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, I don't. That's why I can pick Mantis.
all I know
This
about the
one
Chrome
is fast.
speed is that it's slower than the top tier. Like it's not as fast as Marlstone and Emperor and VQ, like those kinds of ships is what I generally consider to be top tier. Ooh, Sky. Interesting AB. I'm not sure what the plan was there, honestly. Like, he used it right as he got in range. It looks to me like the Hornfels is faster actually. Interesting. Is they're right on the edge of range? Sora's wiggling around a bit, so it gets
Yeah,
out of range, which I think is unfortunate because he has the cloud up, so he wants to fight now. Sky puts his RD quite early.
wait, what?
Okay, trap. OS timing. Do it. Time it. RD. Time it.
He knows.
Yeah, here we see it being played out. Oh, he gets it in. And the inverter does still get wasted after as well. Wow, so inverter at the same time as RD. Sky not sticking on top of his opponent though, which is interesting. He does have the AB, Soris probably doesn't yet. So I'm expecting Sky to AB here and go for an ending
That was
move.
really close. Your strong speed gives a lot of advantage here compared to the
Doesn't
normal
look
one.
like it. Interesting. I was expecting
How
Sky
good
to
is
just
it?
try to end, but
I need to make.
doesn't seem that way. Soris is down on HP though, doesn't have that many cooldowns. Sky also not. Actually, Sky is down on HP, so Sky just healing now.
But if I say it, you're gonna force me out of it.
Yeah, the mind games from being in voice with each other obviously also a big factor. I do hope it's working out a little bit. Sometimes I'm talking over the contestants because, you know, trying to provide some commentary. I try to stop talking when they're talking.
Turtle looks like a long fight.
It's gonna be a long fight.
Just like that. And I agree with what they're saying. It is indeed a long fight. It might go to a draw actually, which I don't know. Could be interesting. I feel like that would favor Soris. I think Sky can win this match. But Sky doesn't seem interested in fighting at the moment. He's just collecting some energy. I would like to remind you that according to the rules, if all your items are available, you are forced to run towards your opponent. You're not allowed to just sit still or run away.
Oh, I don't have the stuff yet.
Oh, I
I'm
actually
not
have
saying
the RD.
I'm not saying you're in illegal territory. I'm just warning you.
Yeah, I have the RD in cooldown, so.
Oh, I don't have.
So yeah, that is the official rule because obviously nobody wants to watch 10 minutes of two people sitting still not going towards each other, and this match is going to be long enough as it is, so gotta get some action in there. Come on.
Oh,
Fight, fight, fight! Yeah, simultaneous blasters. Sky with the actuator. Ooh, hoo, 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 that's a big ass crit.
oh, you're going for the kill. Huh?
But yeah, Soris, it's just not enough damage. The Chrome has way too much armor. Not that Hornfels doesn't also have insane armor. All of the new RDXs have insane armor. He does time it, but really low hit from Sky. That was garbage.
Yeah, you can.
And Sky kinda out of defense. Soris still has the inverter after this as well. I don't think Sky can fight.
You always be first.
And I think Sky gets his OS earlier. I think he almost has it. I think he's trying to mind game it. Yeah, so Soris just puts the inverter up. Sky needs to trap his opponent away here. Yeah,
Aha, you win.
goes for it.
You win.
Holy shit.
RD, and now he can just walk in and
Now I
OS.
come here.
Doesn't even need the OS.
Yeah.
Nice.
You got deep. Hang on.
Well done by Sky. So yeah, like with the
Yeah,
correct
nice
item
play.
order, you
Played
just
well,
leverage your
actually.
control and
Oh,
easy game.
my RD is so. I have the
Well
blue
played.
one.
Well played, both of you.
Yeah, I should have. The issue compared with the normal speed act on this type of matchup is that if you try to time up his OS, he's just gonna blaster you free.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
But yeah,
normal on the normal speed act, you can actually time the inverter, but with strong one, it's quite different. Yeah,
No, it's
quite nice.
it's a blaster timing. It doesn't have that much to do with the actuator, I think. Like
The thing is, he
unless
can
if
do
you just
two
stop
blasters.
blastering.
yeah, can do two blasters. And
Yeah,
equal.
if you can do two blasters, normally you place your blaster after his, so you have time to do the inverter.
Yeah, I know.
But on the scenario, it's not really. Let's do let's do a brain dead Gemini.
Okay, it's gonna be fun.
But with any type of actuator, in my experience, like you just start falling behind. You have to skip a blaster every few shots if the opponent has an actuator.
Oh
Otherwise,
yeah,
you
yeah,
fall
that
behind
of
too
course.
much.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't want to
Was
brag
quite
or
close.
anything, but I'm the one that explained this to Skylork and trained him to do it. So,
Thank you, Senpai.
credit. Sky
All the
keep
credit.
credit.
So Jiminy, you say?
Gemini got picked. Yeah,
Yeah, it's the brain dead one.
interesting. So always interesting in Gemini because generally it's Storm v Storm. Some people play Shock. Shock v Storm is interesting in Gemini, I think. Can go both ways, depends how it plays out. So, very curious to see what you guys decide on.
I don't wanna bring this, but
Some people even play tanks, you know, Thonk. Any Thonk users here?
nope.
Sag.
Oh,
We need more
I
Thonks in
support
this
it, I
game. Thonk is fun. Okay, so Soris has made his decision.
I'm setting up my drones, making sure I don't forget my speed one.
I'm trying my best to not spoil what Soris played in some like sneaky way, because I feel like any reaction to the ship can give away what it is.
Oh, don't tell me it's
I don't know, like I'm not gonna
enemy.
tell you shit. That's my job. But like, I don't know. I can be surprised. I can be like, oh, that's what we expected. Like, I'm afraid
Oh.
anything I say gives it away, so I'm just not saying anything about it.
Okay, I'm in orbit now, and I'm gonna keep
Right.
doing
So both people go for the like off meta choice then. Interesting.
shock, huh?
Yeah, very interesting. Normally you see Storm here. I think the Storm is favored even against the Shock, honestly. Like,
Yeah.
fucking one rocket takes about half your HP on a Shock. Like, you just can't fight the guy. The Storm is even faster than you, so you don't even have that much control over the fight. It's
In the end, the
miserable
cycle
matchup.
shock can win. Depends on the cycle, but in the end, the shock tends to win.
Yeah,
Even
the Shock tends to win, but it's very difficult for the Shock to actually survive and stay on top of the Storm long enough to do it. Generally, the Storm just overwhelms, and the Shock ends up having to reset, and then you don't win, you don't outcycle if you keep resetting.
Yep.
In my experience. But a Shock v Shock, do we have the same tech? What you expect, and that's what you expect. Okay, so same tech as well. I'm going into commentary mode, so whenever you're ready,
Yes.
Skylork leading 2-1.
I'm running.
I'm ready when you are.
Let's
So
go.
Shock v Shock, very interesting.
Good one.
Soris is obviously slightly favored here because of the drone, the fan drone.
Division again.
Expect him to switch in.
Uh,
Yeah, he's toggling in the cooldown drone. And Soris with an early stun. Sky counter stuns, generally it is slightly better to be the second one to stun. So slightly favoring Sky here, but doesn't make a huge difference.
Blaster there.
Oh my god.
And a missed
Use
blaster,
game.
yeah. Missed blaster, GG. GG Nori. Oh, Sky goes for the throat, like stun doming as well to force out an
They
RD.
have
RD. Sky
using
needs to RD now, yeah, there it is. So Sky with
Holy
second
shit.
RD,
Oh,
and there's still a second
better stop
dome
running away.
for Soris. Yeah, Soris starts running. Sky slightly overheals,
No.
but he's gonna be at higher
The game
HP
was
now.
so bad with me.
And I think they're gonna wait for the
Winning
for the
for
stuns to
now.
come back up. But yeah,
Yeah.
Sky is indeed winning.
Fucking miss shots.
Missed shots not helping. Also the item order is slightly better, but Sora still has the dome here. So yeah, then he used the dome. Ooh, using the dome just to get away. That's... He didn't even take a favorable trade. They both got one blaster there. So that's just a fully wasted dome in my opinion. He just gets more time off of it. Is he gonna try the full reset?
Oh, we're going for the full reset.
Interesting.
Let us pretend that nothing happened.
Let's spray on RNG again.
So yeah, let's see.
Sure.
full reset, RNG again.
Goes on your fervor, I run, we go for the reset again.
They gotta be a little bit careful with the Mantis
I
here
got a
as well,
goal.
should be pointed out, because Gemini obviously only one system higher. Only one system higher than the Mantis here on Terrasa, so they will do noticeable damage. See, like normally Mantis hits, your ship stays at 100%. It will show a number because you're technically damaged.
Oh, I finally see.
But oh, there's Soris. So should have an interesting. Yeah, Soris wants to wait for his dome as well. Don't think that's back up yet at this point.
On this planet, actually, Mantis are a big pain in the ass.
Not by much.
Well, with this same tech. Be careful, you're being chased.
Oh no, you better not stun me.
Some taunting in the voice. And Soris misses a blaster again.
Same touch.
And Sky crits him. Okay.
Holy shit, your RNG.
Stuns pretty much at the same time, but just Sky way better RNG. 46
What
against
can I do now?
79. That's insanely,
This kind of RNG god.
insanely lucky. But on paper, they're in range, and Sora shouldn't be allowed to get out of range. But Sky uses an early dome again. Not
Holy
sure
shit,
about
stop
that.
critting me.
I might kill you.
Because Soros can now just dome and run away on paper. So I think Sky should have kept his.
I'm gonna for the reset again. Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Try again. Take 3. Let's go.
Well, let's see if I get
Sky
it.
should just be using his dome to prevent this exact scenario, I
It's
think,
actually
because
quite annoying that
this
I'm
is
using so
fully
much
on
and
him.
critting so much.
He could have ended this way earlier. Dome on the AB and nothing that Soros can do about it anymore. Provided you get the dome out in time, but I think Skylork should be able to pull that one off.
Maybe there's like a hidden strategy for you.
It's psychological damage. Slowly burning you down.
Yes, it's burning my energy down.
Yeah.
This is a way of winning.
Soros is still behind a
Should've
little bit on
played,
HP, now
Sirius
using the
actually.
RD
Oh yeah.
and A being further, yeah.
Serious all time. I picked serious.
Doesn't
So where's the energy field?
allow any benefits here.
Any close air fields nearby?
Well,
You're currently flying through an E field.
Thank you for your assistance. I shall remain
Okay,
here.
I'll
make
just
sure I'm full.
point out the obvious. And yeah, Sora's just waiting for his RD cooldown, and then
I'm gonna say I still don't have my cooldowns already.
we'll go for it again.
Because
okay.
I done the Mantis.
Well, Skylork probably.
Got an advantage.
I
Okay.
think he has the dome back up by now.
Oh shit.
Oh, he's taking 4% damage from Mantis, so
Oh, that was a crit. Shouldn't use that.
technically Soris is ahead. Soris with the earlier actuator this time. Sky needs to put his actuator as well. He's losing shots here.
Quite something different.
Interesting. RD first by Sky, yeah. Yeah. When he said he was trying something different. But this is the thing in mirror matchups. Soris just, holds it out. Ooh, Sky doming instead of stunning. So,
Sayonara.
and now he walks away, so yeah. Okay, Sky wins.
Sayonara.
No, he
Oh
needs to
my
fight
God.
now. Turn and fight. Your opponent is stunned.
Wait, what?
Oh, he could have turned and fought him right there. His opponent was stunned. He wasn't. He was ahead. He was winning. What is he doing?
Hard.
It's really,
How do I catch up?
really strange to me. Like, I think Sky had multiple chances to win the match already and just hasn't taken them, either letting his opponent slip away or, just running away himself. I really don't understand why he did it there. Because he was winning. Like, AB on the stun is very powerful. Because the stun, in stun v stun, it's mostly a fighting item.
Run
So,
away, run away.
if you can like avoid being near
Ooh,
your
that commander.
opponent
Oh
while
yeah.
Oh,
Can I catch you? Oh, it didn't.
ooh, imagine if it actually got me.
if you can avoid being near your opponent while you're stunned, then you're generally gonna win as long as you then get back into range. And everything was lining up there. Like Sky runs away. He first domes on the stun, so he doesn't take that much damage. And then he ABs out. His opponent chases, and he stuns him like right at the end of or during the chase. So I think that's a win there. On paper, that's a win. But Soris blocks in range. Ooh, stun them right at the start. That's interesting. Wait, did he double stun? No, okay, I saw it wrong. Sky stunning back. So all the stuns being burned right at the start. Quite interesting. Sky this time puts his actuator earlier than Soris does. So Sky should be winning here on paper. Sky still has a dome to throw out as well.
Yes, game. Thank you.
Soris again missing some blaster hits.
All depends on the RNG.
And Sky just clicks the dome now, I think, and wins, right? Didn't see him use the dome.
Guess
Maybe
it's
I'm
a skip
stupid.
now.
I think he still has it. Yeah, just domes. And that should be enough benefit to win. Did he do it too early?
Ooh.
Missing is...
Oh, the
Nah, on paper that was good for Sky, but...
They were good in
Yeah, the RNG is good. The RNG is good to Soris, and that's gonna be
Oh my
it.
god.
Leave me alone. Yeah, I'm stunned.
Maybe he's out,
Oof.
and yeah.
The RNG.
Did you?
GG,
God.
so Soris tying up the
That
series
fight was
2-2.
so annoying.
Should have run for that actually.
That was so weird, guys.
What?
2-2, but Sky, my guy, Sky.
Should have run.
I know I'm not supposed to like coach people. I'm gonna gamble that we don't get a stun v stun. Bro, you won that fight 3 times. And all 3 times you either let it slip away or you ran away yourself on the last one. Like,
I
what
don't
the fuck?
play it. Well, like a person who plays shock.
Yeah, but dude, like, twice in a row you do the exact same item order, wasting the dome, and then he just walks away. Right? Like, you were winning on RNG, and then you waste the dome, he walks away because you don't have a dome anymore. He domes you, he runs away, nothing you can do. And then on the last one, you do the perfect play, like the thing you're supposed to do in Shock v Shock, which is A being on the stun, so you don't, like, take excessive damage. Because he can't hit you while you're A being, so, you know, his stun is mostly wasted. You stun him while he's A being, so you're sure you can get in range. You're winning that. You have him stunned for like 8 more seconds. You're at full health. And you're not stunned, and you walk away. Bro! Like, I was hyping that up so much in the commentary as well. You were winning that. That was the perfect item order. That was like textbook Shock v Shock. Textbook high level Shock v Shock. And then you walk away. Like,
Which one? The last one?
the last time where you ran away before the final fight. Like yeah. The last reset before the final fight. If you didn't run away there, you win. Unless if the RNG is miserable. But you win. Like, Soris barely got anything out of his stun.
Yeah.
And you had a full stun on him. Almost full stun on him. And you ran away.
Okay, let's try something more fun.
Series is 2-2 and Skylork gets the pick.
Let's just try Vega.
Bang. Okay.
FFS. Skylork loves Vega and nobody knows why. I think Skylork has actually a genius strategy because he's the only person that ever wants to play Vega PvP, so he's the only one that understands how it works because nobody else does it. So everyone else just, what does my RD do? I don't know, I don't have armor. Wow, my rocket took 80% of my ship. Sky knows all that because he does it every match he plays. Vega, Vega, Vega. Easy strategy. It's actually quite smart if you don't think about it.
Not many people do Vega.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of a meme, but legitimately it makes sense. Like, I think you're probably the best Vega PvPer in the game, just based on the fact that you're one of the few people that voluntarily does it. Nobody wants to do Vega because it's annoying, because you don't have armor, so all of your items are weird. But if you know how the items work in Vega, you have an innate advantage. So I'm curious. Soris has made his decision. It's an interesting one. We shall see. We shall see. Skylork has also made his decision, so... Very, very interesting. It's not like, you know...
Well, it's gonna be different this time.
Is
I know
it?
that.
Is it? It's the exact same matchup as we just did.
Not really.
No, the items are a bit different, but... For the most part, the strategy is the same. Like... Strategy-wise, this matchup is the same. It's just your RD timing is different and the actuator value is different. That's all. Strategy is identical. To my knowledge. But again, I don't play Vega PvP because I'm not, like, brain damaged. Anyway, I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm
I know
ready
you-
as well, I think.
I'm ready.
So,
Cool.
full
You're not
commentary
dead.
mode. Shock v shock.
Now let's go.
Always interesting. Balanced items all across for Soris and Sky. Strong speed act.
Oh,
Okay.
fuck, no. I fucked it up with the drums again. So yeah, let's just go.
Sky mess up the drones. Cooldown division armor. He doesn't have his damage drone. Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be rough.
Oh my
Actuator,
God.
actuator, stun. Should see stun. Counter stun. AB, anything, Sky, items, RD. Okay. And now Soris just ABs it out. And Sky probably can't chase this, is my expectation. I think he's gonna accept the reset. As it has been
We must
offered
be
to him.
careful with the NPCs actually.
And yeah, that's an interesting one,
Oh,
because the Mantis
killing
now really hurt. They're a system below the Mantis, and they don't even have armor, because, you know, otherwise it wouldn't be the correct level
Oh
anymore. They
shit,
have
the
bulk
friends
marker.
died. Help!
Shall we take a look at our friend in peril? I'm not gonna help him, because it's part of the game. There's nothing in the rules saying that I need to help him. He's the one running out of the safety of the LZ. Quite interesting. Bonking some shots. I don't think that's worth. I think you're just
Actually
drawing
quite
extra
annoying, to be
aggro.
honest.
91%, yeah. It's just 1 or 2 hits,
Got
91%.
9% of my HP out because of that.
Very unfortunate.
Oh yeah, you don't
So
have
this
any
fight is probably gonna be restricted to the LZ here.
which makes this match more interesting.
Let's take a look. Sky is a bit off to the side here. Vega ships have very poor rendering, because they're very small. So I think Soris is
Wait, what?
legitimately
Where?
searching.
Oh shit.
I think they're legitimately searching for each other, but
Well, you
we'll,
can see me because
we'll get
something
there.
is over me, but I can't actually see
You'll be
it.
seeing me now.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
sure.
in my render, so I should also be in his render. And now Sky is hitting the Mantis, so he probably can't go that much further. He is 9% ahead with the Mantis hits. Soris this time with the earlier actuator. Sky should also be putting it. Yeah, Soris again the first to stun. Sky really quick with all the items. I'm not sure about that. He's got to throw the stun out, but yeah, Soris throws the RD on that as well. Okay, so let's see how this goes. Sky probably can't out DPS the RD too much. I think this is still good for Soris. I think he took too much damage. Sky took too much
That's a
damage.
huge difference. Because I
But-
took the BP drone instead of the damage.
Yeah, the drone's not favoring him here.
GG.
GG's 3-2 for Soris.
Did you miss any drone actually?
I don't
Yeah.
have any damage.
He didn't put his damage drone.
I put
Oh,
the blueprint.
I think I had a bit of advantage here. I had also the Spaceball crit one. Yeah, I had quite a lot of them.
So current score 3-2 unless if you want to redo the round. Because of the drones. That's up to you.
Yeah, it's up to Skylork.
Oh, let's continue. I pick the system, I guess. We'll go for the fancy Mizar. I think we haven't done Mizar.
You are
No.
correct. Mizar and Antares are the unused systems.
Oh my god, you're
no one
forgetting
ever-
about non-advanced Soul. What a shame.
Well, yes, but has that happened yet? I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I did a Dominator against Locust.
Well, yeah, the meta there for 1v1 is just gonna be Locust, right? Because
Yeah,
there's nothing
I mean,
else. Like Milestone and Punari normally would be good there, but they both lose to Locust, so it's just gonna be Locust spamming. And I don't have a Locust there either. Fuck that. I have a Milestone configuration for it, because I had to make it for a CQ. On CQs, I don't think the Locust is that good, but 1v1 Locust is definitely the ship to go there. Actually, the high-end is also pretty good, I think, but not many people want to build a high-end for level 55 soul. Bit sad, but Miser has been picked, so I'm curious what sort of ships we're gonna see. Skylork needs to get 2 wins in a row, and even if he wins this one, then he needs to manage a win with Soris picking the system. But we'll see. Let's see what sort of ships we get.
Making sure I set up my drones wisely.
Is it just gonna be like one fight you fuck it up, then the next fight you make extra sure, and then you fuck it up again after, and then you make extra sure after? Is that just what you're doing here?
The B drone looks exactly the same as the damage one.
It so does not.
Kinda does.
It just doesn't. No. Wait, can I show this in my shop? Too lazy to go into the hangar.
Can't even find
Oh no,
my
wait,
damage.
because I don't have the damage drone, because I'm too lazy to farm it. No, they look
how come, Skylork, how come
similar.
you don't have spaceball drones?
No.
Nope.
How does that do?
I have one that gives crit chance and fly.
Oh yeah, the
newer
20,
ones.
20.
Yeah, but the new Spaceball drones are pretty shit in PvP. You never use them.
Actually, I mean, the crit one should be always used when you're also using the city drone, unless in a specific situation.
But isn't the best setup still just to have like for direct fighting, and then you toggle in division and speed as needed with 5 drone slots? Isn't the best setup still just to have like the damage armor Spaceball, the original Spaceball, the cooldown, and then the dedicated crit drone instead of the... Isn't that way
Wait.
better than the Spaceball crit drone?
Wait, did you just mention the normal armor one?
No, I mean the Spaceball drone that gives armor and damage.
Oh yeah. You normally just do CD, division, speed, and
Yeah.
what's
Like
the other
that's the
DG?
base 4, and if you want to try hard with a 5th drone slot, you can put the crit drone, like just the pure
Yeah,
crit drone, but I wouldn't put
that's
the Spaceball crit drone because it's weaker.
yeah. It just doesn't. Wait, it doesn't. It's not weaker. It's actually
Yes, it
the
is.
same.
I don't have the new one, but I've been told that it's weaker.
It's 10% crit chance.
Is it?
Yeah,
What's the second stat on that then?
10% fly speed. So you don't. It doesn't like you don't lose that much speed. So in a middle fight, if you see your opponent is running away, you switch drones again. Just a small advantage.
Yeah, percentage is like 5% difference.
Yeah.
I thought it was weaker in the crit department. I thought it was like you get
The
2
crit
stats,
is
but a
like-
little bit less of both than the
Mm.
dedicated drone. That's what I remember.
That's what it should be, but it
Interesting.
somehow isn't.
I don't know. I have
Yeah.
almost all of the original drones. I just don't have any of the new ones. I don't have the damage jump. I also don't have the pumpkin, but fuck the pumpkin. It's garbage. So
Yeah,
the ships have
pumpkin
been
is
laid
just-
in. Interesting matchup. A lot of people with a lot of opinions about this matchup.
I smell Emperor.
No,
Holy.
no.
Oh, okay.
It is not.
Well-
So yeah, whenever you're ready. Current score is 3-2 for Soris. And I'll go into commentary mode.
I think I lost you. Oh yeah, here you are.
So
Yeah, I'm
Hunter
ready.
versus CC.
You're not right, by the way.
I think
Okay.
especially in Mizar, well, it's interesting in Mizar, right?
Let's
Because
go
the
against-
Hunter is
Oh,
weaker.
Good luck.
I think the Hunter loses a bit of points, essentially, because both the buff and the SB are weaker. On the Chrome, you don't care that much. Like, the trap everything except Siri, it's a strong. It's the same. The only issue is that the OS isn't as dangerous now. But yeah, so Kite's out slightly on the. Now needs to put the, but I think Sky still has stun, so yeah, Soris probably just gets bonked down unless he can survive long enough to get a second OS. His OS isn't that far off anymore, I don't think, because he used it right at the start. Sky does need to be a little bit careful. You can also run around the trap a bit. Yeah, I think Soris is in a pretty good spot. AB's out. Sky's buffs are about to run out, but... Ooh, still goes in. That is interesting, I did not expect that. If he gets into range... OS? Not enough.
I'm afraid. GG.
And...
Oh, you're hoping
Prot,
for
prot, 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 prot. No, doesn't come in time.
I was hoping for a trade. I
So
got
the series
really
is
low,
tied up.
but it's fine. It's
I
minor.
thought you were closer for the RD.
Tied up 3-3.
No, I actually got it.
It was
no.
prot first, right? How close was your prot at the end?
Oh,
It got at the same time as the RD, so just few seconds after I got it.
Yeah, wrong
I
item
got
order
stand
then.
on the yeah. I got stand on the pro, so like
Well,
after the pro.
that much is worth, but I don't know. Prot cooldown too big.
Well, let's do serious. We start like we finish where we started.
okay, you wanna do that?
Interesting.
The RNG?
Well, it's a deciding match. It's a tiebreaker, so...
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. It's 3-3.
Okay.
What do you mean it's not?
I hate it.
You hate the fact that it's 3-3? You'd rather be 2-4?
No,
Like...
I hate so that the upcoming match is gonna be what it is.
It's gonna be a epic one.
I mean, as I said before, both of you have other ships available, and you're fully free to use them.
Thank
You could go. Why don't you go?
I have
with...
way many ships.
You have two, like, meta PvP ships. Fuck off. Soris only has one meta ship, because people still don't accept that Mist should be a meta ship.
Yeah, why don't
Idiots.
you build a mid?
I'll show them. He has a Mist. He doesn't have good tech on it, but he has one.
Yeah, it's quite fun.
He has poop tech on it, but you know, it is a ship that exists. It's been so long since I saw someone flying Key Knight tech. I mean,
Well,
it's the Scrambler, so it doesn't matter. That's an item that's useless anyway.
First scramble. It's a bit shitty.
I don't know, like... I would
mean-
meme out a Mist, especially if you know... Well, you have Ifrit on it as well, and that's legitimately a thing, because an Ifrit OS has a very good chance at outright killing a hunter, like 100-0.
Yeah. The thing with the scrambler is that some people use it to, like when they're low HP, it needs to be used to just lower the damage you get.
Yeah, you need to use it together with another item. I've considered putting like long RD, long scram, and then using both at the same time, but not entirely sure.
Okay.
I don't know,
I'm not a
like
fan of,
I
normal
played Mist against Sky's Hunter a while ago, like 1 or 2 weeks ago, when we were memeing around in one of our late night sessions, and because I was saying, no, Mist is like somewhat decent against Hunter. I have the infamous video, you know, where I keep sending people the link of that infamous video, and he didn't believe me, and we did 2 rounds, and it went 1-1. Like, you can say whatever you like. If I can kill, or if I can go 50-50 against a hunter played by Skylork, then, you know, with an Ifrit, I would go for it, you know? I don't have Ifrit on it. I have a fucking Vega Cortex on it, the Nephilim, which is garbage.
I don't have an Ifrit.
I have Ifrit on exactly one ship, because Heck yelled at me really hard to get it during the last event.
I think I have Ifrits on...
Soris has
all
Ifrits
my
everywhere.
ships. Yeah, I have Phoenix Storm with a Phoenix Storm with
I
Phoenix
have Eagle Eye
Stormfront.
on a lot of ships. My Eagle Eyes are weird because I had a time where I did it a lot. We should probably not be doing casual chat. Video's getting
Yeah,
way too
fuck
long.
it.
Go fight.
Where are you? Wait. Oh wait. What the fuck? You just.
Yeah, we'll do
Now?
the anecdotes at
Okay.
the end, I
Okay.
guess.
I hate this.
So
Yeah.
3-3, and it's a
Not
mirror
about.
matchup
Okay,
hunter.
it's
Let's
about
take a
luck.
look. Let's get some crits
Not
and
good luck for you. Just for me.
Soris is favored once again. Spaceball drone,
This match.
very strong. But let's see, it's all down to crits, it's all down to item order to an extent. As long as neither player overheals or underheals.
Oh,
First
I'm
hit,
winning.
Skylork
Holy
gets
shit.
2% more, so yes, he is winning. And actuate, buff, Source reset?
And we're gonna reset.
Wow, interesting. Source is, yeah, that's an interesting reset to go for in my opinion. Because I don't think Skylork's item order was good. Like, just the fact that he got stunned out of range means, like, that's enough resetting power right there. And then once once Sky ABs in, I don't know. It's an interesting one. I don't like full resetting on this, at least. I think he should go for a partial reset if he can pull it off. But it's difficult to do in a mirror matchup to get a partial reset.
You haven't
Anyway.
used buff, which kind of matters.
I'm gonna be following Sky around, so Soris can see on the map where his position is. Doesn't matter that much which player I follow because, yeah, Soris is just on the LZ and neither can really catch the other player at this time. So Skylork is just gonna be waiting here for a while, getting his buffs back up, getting his RD back up. RD should almost be back. Soris is actually holding his tail at this point, like, he's already there. So that's a bit interesting. Sky now put the... Sky didn't switch in his speed, right? I'm not sure if he's aware of that. I'm not gonna tell him. But that's interesting, because he is losing slowly but surely. He is falling behind. I'm not sure if his buffs are up. I think Sora sees it. AB's in. Soris puts buff.
Ooh. Fucked up. Fine,
Bit
fucked up.
unfortunate, and now the reset goes the other way. Sky also just RDs, goes full reset.
Let's
But
just
again,
go
I
for
disagree with
reset.
these full resets. I don't think this is
We're gonna just debate.
useful. Like, you should go partial resets, not
Think if I
full
did correctly,
resets.
actually could
Walking
run
so
there,
far away
but,
from the
yeah.
enemy is,
Try to stand you
in my
and you
opinion,
would be
excessive. Because Soris
I will
isn't
still get out of range for a bit.
ahead at all.
Mhm.
Like, Sky is ahead
Yeah,
on
we'll
paper,
come back.
because Soris used his buffs. So if Sky can kite out the buffs, ideally Sky would kite out the buffs and then be in range right as they end and win the fight. But that's difficult to do. That's the issue. I think he could have stayed a bit closer than this. Just AB'd out when he needs to. Like, wait for Soris to try to AB towards him, and then you can AB out. And if he stuns, you stun. If you're at range at the start, you shouldn't be able to get... on paper, you're not able to get in range without the opponent letting you. Sky walking back up. Where's the AB actually? That's not that good. And doesn't get the stun either, so Soris just stuns him and it goes exactly the other way now. Sky RDs, but Soris, yes. So Soris stays close to him, and that's quite interesting. Sky gets his AB faster, so I'm not entirely sure about this. I feel
Yep,
like Sky
actually you
can
are.
maybe do some
I'm winning.
decent plays here. Let's see. I'm curious if he's gonna go for it, because he doesn't have the RD anymore, but he does still have stun. I feel like he can AB, he could have AB'd in, maybe, and he could stun Soris when Soris tries to run. But yeah, it's obviously a risky thing to go for, without your RD especially. And let's see, blaster through the wall, neither player slacking on that, but yeah, Sky
Go,
is...
go, kill him.
Sky is about 1 SB ahead, goes for a stun. This is more for cooldown purposes. Puts his own RD as well. Yeah, interesting.
I had to stun you there.
And most likely Soris is gonna just turn around at this point. I think he's gonna...
Would have won that if I didn't stun you there.
I think I should have also stunned, but I did SB a bit greedy. Maybe we both stunned, I got it, but my bad there.
One, yeah, if you stun.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can hear here from the...
We both play like Hates.
Here, yeah, it is here. There are different heroes. English language is a fun one. But some very high level predictions of what is going to happen, when you need to stun, when not, like...
Oh my god, the parasites are confusing me.
It's not...
I think it's you activating the bomb or something.
It's not like flashy,
I thought it was you.
but this is very high level PvP.
Holy
and then suddenly they render into each other's range. I think there could have gotten an SB there, but they both just... because the render ticks at the same time. And 80, 85, so Soris is winning,
okay,
5%.
You're winning. Let's reset.
Sky is in a dead end though. He kinda messed up. Sky puts his buff on Blaster earlier, but I think Soris is... Oh! Sky's dead! That's it! Yeah. Good stun timing, and that's it. That's all you need.
Oh, there's a cryo.
So, 4-3. 4-3 win for Soris. Very close matches, I think. Very interesting.
More about 50 feet.
Yeah, not the flashiest PvPs, but I hope it was interesting. I really hope that the volumes are a bit decent with both the Discord, the in-game sound, and my own microphone. But yeah, very good match. So I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you on the next one.
Yeah, pretty close actually.